Jammu and Kashmir government to upgrade 200 schools in tribal areas. BSEM begins Class 10 board exam with strict COVID-19 precautions. Government to take strict action against students using fake PWD certificates for admission. Students of TBSE affiliated government schools to study German. DOE revised promotional policy for classes 9 and 10 may hamper academic progress. JEE Main 2022 first and second sessions deferred to June and July respectively. UPTET result 2022 to be declared on April 8th. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of the sun. This is Nitya reporting from ENN and the Daily Stories are. In an attempt to set up a strong educational ecosystem for the community, the Jammu and Kashmir administration is geared up to upgrade 200 schools in tribal areas, as said by officials on Monday. As per the officials, a total of 104 crores is spent to improve school facilities in tribal areas, with 30 crores set aside each year for tribal student scholarships. A senior official said, for providing education on modern lines to tribal children, the government started an ambitious project of transforming 200 schools into smart schools in tribal areas at a cost of Rs 40 crores. The government is constantly working to defend tribal people's interests, including their land, education and measures to improve their socio-economic condition. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha handed over individual and community rights certificates under the Forest Rights Acts 2006 to beneficiaries from Gujjar, Bakarwal and Gaddi Sipi communities. The initiative was lauded as a crucial step that has the ability to change the lives of tribal people in Jammu and Kashmir. The officials further informed that 10 crores have been sanctioned for developing infrastructure that is inclusive of work on roads, power supply and Anganwadi centers. The high school leaving examination conducted by the Board of Secondary Education Manipur, that is BSEM, commenced on Tuesday and was held at 192 exam centers across the state where strict COVID-19 guidelines were maintained. The government decided to conduct the examination following the improvement in the pandemic situation. Wearing face masks and maintaining social distancing, over 39,000 students appeared for the Class 10 examination. Teachers and other staff of the exam centers also adhered to the COVID guidelines, while sanitizers and hand wash were provided to students and exam staff center. The Class 12 examination conducted by the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur will commence from Thursday. Higher Education Minister Arun Kumar Sahoo on Wednesday said that stringent action will be taken against the students for taking admission in colleges by submitting fake disability certificates. After verification, authorities of BJP Autonomous College have recently found out false disability certificates submitted by 8 students during admission. Sahoo said if anybody has submitted a fake certificate during admission, he or she will be punished according to the provision of law. We are taking necessary steps according to the law in the case of BJP Autonomous College. Strict action will definitely be taken against the students if we find such cases at any other places of the state. The BJP Autonomous College filed a complaint with the police on Tuesday against 8 students who have taken admission in the Premier College by submitting fake disability certificates. BJP Autonomous College Principal Niranjan Mishra said, "We had sent 102 persons with disability certificates to Chief District Medical and Public Health Officers of 23 districts for verification. Of them, 15 districts have verified the certificates before sending them to us. From these certificates, we have found 8 of them from Cuttack and Bhadrak districts were fake." He said the college will send request letters to 8 districts for early verification of the PWD certificates before returning it to the college. According to the government's guidelines, we have filed an FIR against the students. We will also write to the Higher Education Department to cancel the admission of these students, he added. Students studying in the Delhi government schools affiliated with Delhi Board of School Education will also be able to study German now. On Tuesday, DBSE signed an MOU with Govt Institute or Maxima Labhavan for the language course. The course will initially be started in the 31 schools of specialized excellence which are affiliated to DBSE. Later, it will be offered in other Delhi government schools as well. Maxima Labhavan is a non-profit German cultural association operational worldwide to promote the German language. The MOU was signed in the presence of Deputy Chief Minister and Education Minister Manish Sisodia and Ambassador of Germany to India Walter J. Lindler. The Kejriwal government is committed to providing global exposure to all its students studying in Delhi government schools and giving flight to their dreams. As part of the program to introduce a prominent global language in government schools, German is one of the first languages that students will learn. Learning a global language is not just the acquisition of a skill, but also an association with the culture of a particular country, said Sisodia, adding that this partnership will open many jobs as well as academic opportunities for students of Delhi government schools in future. Learning the language can help the students find opportunities in sectors like science, engineering, tourism, hospitality, aeroflight, research, and others. The Directorate of Education recently introduced the revised promotional policy for classes 9 and 10, in which the students would have to be given 15 grace marks in each subject where a student is failing. Additionally, students would be allowed to appear in compartment exams if they fail in any subject. This revised promotional policy was implemented last year too due to the pandemic. Sudha Acharya, chairperson of National Progressive Schools Conference, has highlighted the concerns raised by parents who are worried about their children's future. She said, grace marks in every subject in which the student is failing and allowing them to appear for the compartment exam will tantamount to automatic promotion, which can be detrimental to academic future. Many of the students' combined scores are 18 out of 100 marks, taking into account the marks scored by them in Term 1 exams, Term 2 and internal assessment. As per CBSE exam bylaws, a maximum of 5 marks can be granted to the student in one subject, and compartment exams and grace marks do not go together. Academicians and parents are worried that with the revised promotional policy, students would take their studies casually, knowing that the grace marks will get them promoted in the next class without putting in the desired hard work. Government schools can follow DOE's promotional policy, but it should not be mandatory for the private schools affiliated with the CBSE, as they adhere to CBSE exam bylaws. In our system, there is an automatic promotion till Class 8, and as per the Pratham report, a student of Class 8 is not able to read the textbooks meant for Class 2. She further stated, even NEP 2020 advocates the shift from content-based learning to competency-based learning, and if educational standards are diluted like this, then it will have long-term repercussions. The National Testing Agency on Wednesday opened the correction window for the JEE Main 2022 application forms. Candidates who have registered for the JEE Main 2022 Session 1 can now edit and modify their applications till 9 p.m. on April 8, 2022 on the official website jeemain.nta.nic.in. Earlier, the NTA had stated that no corrections could be made once the application form is submitted. The official statement issued by NTA reads, the correction in the particulars of the online application form will not be allowed once the application form is submitted. Meanwhile, the NTA has rescheduled the exam dates of both sessions of JEE Main. The decision was taken after numerous representations and demands from candidates, as the Session 1 exams were scheduled along with the CBSE Class 12 boards. The Class 12 board exams are commencing from April 26th, while the JEE Main was supposed to be conducted between April 21st and May 4th, 2022. As per the revised schedule, Session 1 will now be held from June 20th to June 29th, 2022. The Session 2, which was scheduled between May 24th and 29th, will now be conducted between July 21st and July 30th. In its notification, NTA stated that while registration for Session 1 is over, the registration dates for Session 2 will be announced soon. The result of Uttar Pradesh Teacher Eligibility Test 2021 would be declared by the Examination Regulatory Authority, UP, on April 8th. This follows the approval of the state government to the Prayagraj-based ERA, which has started making necessary preparation in this regard. Secretary of ERA UP, Anil Bhushan Chaturvedi, said the go-ahead from the state government has been received. Now, based on the report of subject experts, the revised answer key of UPTET 2021 will be declared on April 7th and the result based on it will be declared on April 8th. According to the government order dated December 22, 2021, the revised answer key was to be declared by Exam Regulatory Authority on February 23, 2022, and the result was to be declared on February 25, 2022. However, the results could not be declared due to the UP Assembly elections. But with Yogi government being sworn in and Basic Education Minister Sandeep Singh taking charge, a proposal for declaration of UPTET 2021 results was sent to the state government by ERA recently. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theENN.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Signing off, this is Nitya.